and I'm excited to share what you can look forward to in the Amazon. If they do join, we have Paul Marino, who is the chief naturalist at La Selva Eco Lodge and Retreat. So he will be talking about the activities and the wildlife that you can expect to see there. He's been there for nearly 12 years, so he's really passionate about wildlife, about conservation, about education. So I think you'll enjoy hearing from him. And we also have our local operators, Washington Del Pino and Andrea Pico. They are based with Golden Experiences and Travel. So Adventure Women always works with local operator, local expertise. They have, in real time on the ground knowledge. So we work very closely with those local operators to make sure that you're getting the best experience possible. So let's talk about that Adventure Women experience. Whether or not you've been on a trip with us before, I'm delighted you're here. You can learn a little bit more about what to expect. We focus on small groups. That is our signature style. So typically you can expect, 12 to 16 people on any of your Adventure Women experiences. It's a really, it's a small, encouraging environment. We love when people go a little bit outside of their comfort zones, and that small group really kind of encourages you to try new things and to challenge yourself a little bit. So we're all about empowerment and making these really memorable experiences. We work with passionate local guides and ambassadors. If any of you have traveled with Mandy, she is one of our beloved local guides, and she is right here in this photo taking a selfie with this group. She has done a bunch of our domestic trips. She's also out in the Dolomites. We work with women as much as we can, and we often send an ambassador who is either a longtime traveler or a member of staff. So, for example, I went to Peru as the ambassador on that trip, and Emily will be going to Vietnam and Cambodia, as she mentioned in the chat. So hopefully, we'll get to meet some of you on some of these experiences. So this is what we're here to talk about today, new in 2026. This is a brand new trip, Ecuador, from Quito to the heart of the Amazon rainforest. So let's dive in and take a look at the itinerary. For this trip, you'll be flying in and out of Quito. Really easy for round trip flights out of North America. So you should be able to find plenty of options there. Some folks like to arrive a day early just to kind of settle in and, get used to a place. We are always happy to help with that too. But you'll be flying in and out of Quito, and then the rest of the trip is all handled for you. So you'll meet up with your group. We have some time in Quito, and then we'll head into Coca Airport, where you'll then be transported to La Selva Lodge. So we'll go through those details more in depth. So our local operator, Golden Experiences and Travel, they work in the Galapagos and La Selva Eco Lodge and Retreat. And this is our itinerary. You'll be starting in Quito, capital city of Ecuador, where I was based, known for its colonial architecture. You can see this big, beautiful square, Baroque cathedral, lots of incredible, leftover colonial spaces that really make the city shine. Cobblestone streets, excellent shopping, and it is amidst the Andes Mountains, so it is quite high in altitude. Something to consider also if you wanted to come in a little early, just to kind of get used to the altitude a little bit. But you're not going to be there for too long. We will spend that first evening in Quito. You'll get to experience a chocolate tasting and meet some women who are doing a really cool cacao experience. We do a lot of women-to-women experiences on our trips where you get to meet local entrepreneurs and artisans. So that's just one of the ones on this adventure here in Quito. And then you'll have a full day in Quito where you'll be able to get to see some of that colonial architecture, get to experience the city, get some excellent views as well. You'll go to Panecillo, which means little bread. It looks like a little loaf of bread, the hill. So you'll get to get a good view of the city from there. And also go to the Mitad del Mundo, the center of the world. You will get to stand on the equator with one foot in the northern hemisphere and one foot in the southern hemisphere, which is pretty cool to do. Fun little photo op. I still have mine framed from when I did it myself. It's just a fun experience. And you'll be staying in a beautiful historic building. You'll see plenty of beautiful colonial architecture throughout the city, as I mentioned. You can see the cathedral spires up at the back there. That is an iconic, monument in the city of Quito. So you will have some time to actually enjoy that city before we head to the Amazon. So this is the majority of this itinerary, this trip that we're doing. The majority of your total 9 days is spent in the Amazon, which is amazing because it gives you so many more opportunities for wildlife spotting. So we will be.
Hello, Amanda. We are just here, Paul and
Hi,
I. Yeah, yeah.
hi, Andrea. Welcome.
Hi. Nice to meet you, everyone, and thank you very much for your time. We are sure that you're gonna have the best experience in Ecuador and La Selva Ecological Retreat. We will make sure that happens for all of you.
Amazing. Thanks for jumping in, Andrea. Do you want to go through a little bit more about La Selva? I can go through the slides and you can talk about sort of the resort in general and how folks arrive there and what they can expect for dining and services.
Yes, of course.
Perfect.
The trip. Well, after Quito, you will have like a very short flight from Quito to Coca. It's about a 25, 30 minute flight from Quito to Coca. Where our guide will be meeting you. Once you get to the airport, you will be taken to our office in Coca, which is a 5 minute ride. Here you will be able to refresh yourself, go to the bathroom. We have a coffee station right there. Before boarding or motorized canoes, here you will leave your luggage at the office, and you will find them once you get to your rooms, so you don't have to worry about that. It's about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half from Colca to the entrance of the lodge, downstream to the Napa River. Yeah, so this is the Napo River that you'll be going about 2 hours and a half. In the journey, you'll have a box lunch that we will serve you if you have any specific food restrictions. You just have to let us know, and we will take care of that. Once you get to the entrance, this is a very short walking trail, perhaps 1, 2 minutes max, from the motorized canoes to the paddle boards. From here to the lodge is about 30 minutes, but you will start the adventure in Coca, to be honest. But these beautiful waterways before you get to the lodge is just amazing. It's my favorite part, to be honest. Once you get to the lodge, or hotel manager will welcome you with some fresh towels, escort you to the main living area. This is some of the areas of the lodge. Here is the terrace right next to the dining room. We bought the lodge in 2022, and we've done a huge investment to recover the natural color of the bamboo. It's nothing like it used to be. It's a very beautiful lodge with a lot of activities, with a lot of new areas that you can enjoy if you're not going out on excursions. Um, Here is the observation deck right above the dining room, one of our newest areas. Has a beautiful view if you have here some time for resting. this is our lodge. I'm having some trouble with the images. Okay. Okay, so you are going on a 6 night program at La Selva Ecological Retreat. So once you get to the lodge, you will receive like a briefing by the hotel manager, who will give you all the information you need to know about the hotel, the facilities, what time you will be meeting with your guides. You will have 2 guides with the group, and start the journey right after you set up in your rooms. Have a moment to discover and explore the hotel. You'll start the excursion in the afternoon.
I think so. We have a couple of slides here about the natural pool. Do you want to explain how that's set up and what people can look forward to there?
Yeah, well, this is one thing I really like to talk about, is that you need to feel safe coming to La Selva, because the owner, or CEO, is behind every single detail of everything, and she always likes to read the comment cards from past experiences, from past tours. And one of the repetitive comments or suggestions was to build a pool. We didn't have this before. But it was so suggested by our passengers that we decided to build this natural pool right outside the Garzacocha Lake. It's very safe. As you can see, there are some wildlife creatures there, but it was built very safe for passengers to enjoy this beautiful time, and it's a very popular area after an excursion on a sunny day. It's a great moment to enjoy.
Yeah, it's really lovely. And you said so it's fenced around right into the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right into the water, and it has a base underneath, and
Yeah,
it's
beautiful.
surrounded by secure, um, um, like a gate.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's excellent. And then do you want to go through a little bit of, the dining experience and some of the services at the lodge as well?
Yes, well, passengers will enjoy. They will start with the din. Once they get there, they will have some snacks, welcome snacks, juices, water, and at night they will have the dinner service. Is served, so they will be asked what they wish to have, if they want a protein or a vegetarian, vegan. It's just we need to know what they prefer, and will be happy to accommodate their food requirements. In the morning, we have a buffet breakfast every morning. At lunchtime, we have the serve options. Also, one option. Lunch and dinner is served, and breakfast is buffet.
Perfect.
Yeah, also one of very high positive reviews for La Selva is the food, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
We've had
Looks
great
amazing.
comments, and the food, our chefs are really high level.
Yeah, it looks incredible. It's making me hungry. Shouldn't have done this around
Yeah, me too.
lunchtime. And then some of the other, resort amenities, I guess, there's a spa on site. Is that correct?
We have a spa. We are actually the only lodge that has a spa in the middle, in the lodge itself. But it's even more spectacular that we have located just in the middle of the nature, where we don't even use music at all. The music is the wild birds, and this is something is not included on the package. It has an extra cost, but they can enjoy this after on the spare times that they have.
Yeah.
We have spa treatments, the jacuzzi. It's just a great option for them to have.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just wanted to mention, you just said, when you have free time, that's the nice thing about this itinerary is being based in La Selva for the majority of the trip. You do have a lot of free time between excursions and activities, so you can relax, you can take advantage of these amenities. You're not bouncing from hotel to hotel. So you can really take advantage of just listening to the sounds of nature and actually
Yes.
relaxing.
Besides, yeah, we do have some spare time after excursions. We normally have an excursion in the morning, also in the afternoon,
Mhm.
and you return at night at the lodge. But on the spare times, we also have the yoga sessions. If you're interested to have, we have four free of charge yoga sessions at 1 hour each. And you just have to schedule once you're there what time you would prefer. We have one in the morning, very early in the morning. I believe it's at 5 a.m. Then around 11. Then after lunch, and then at night you can also enjoy a yoga session with our yoga master, who are great.
Yeah, no, that's an excellent option. So let's talk a little bit about the accommodations, the rooms as well.
Yeah, those are the panoramic staterooms that you all have booked with us. Very spacious, as you can see. I believe you have accommodations in twins and also single. Here,
Mhm.
yeah, a twin stateroom, very ample. With the nets. We don't have windows on the rooms, but we have nets with help us to have natural air besides
Yeah,
the fan that we have on the bed, above the
yeah,
bed.
yeah, that's lovely. That's perfect. Well, thank you, Andrea. And do we also have Paul on the call? Is he able to go through maybe
Yes,
some
yes, I am
activities?
here, Amanda. Good afternoon.
Hi. Hi, Paul. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Fine. Listen to all the information. If you
Yeah.
want, guys, we can go over all the activities that your group will have, which I'm going to be happy to give you all the detail. And obviously, if someone has any question about these activities or what you need, please let me know. Okay, I'm here to help you. So,
Thank
Don
you.
Andrea, if we can start with that, if you want.
Yes, we've got
You
your
have you
slides
have the
ready.
you have the excursions on each slide, I believe, right, Amanda and Paul?
Yeah, we have them labeled up here. So we've got them arrival day and then each of the excursions as we go. So I'll try and keep up with you, Paul.
Yes, and no problem. I will let you know if we need
Yeah.
to change the slide. But okay, let's start with this. Guys, you know already that, well, you will arrive to our lodge and then the manager is going to give you some very important information about the lodge. Then you have some time to rest, and then my job begins. I'm not going to be your guide. You will have two fantastic female naturalist guides, and they're going to be in charge of taking care of the group. But, well, the first thing that you will do, guys, is that you will have a very interesting talk about tropical ecosystems first, because we want you to see exactly on a map where you are in the country, and actually you are gonna within the biosphere reserve of Yasuni, which is one of the most spectacular places on the planet. So we want to make sure that you know what to expect in the next year. So in the next days that you're gonna stay with us. So you will have that talk, and after that you will have your first adventure, your first trip towards the lagoon. Usually what we do with our groups, we go out late in the afternoon so you enjoy a spectacular sunset, guys. And even if it's raining, the light and the colors, if this place is beautiful, as you know, well, this is the rainforest, so you might have some rain during those days. Not constantly, obviously, but you probably will have some rain, which is the best thing, actually. So you go out in the afternoon, and if you stay, you're going to stay there until it gets completely dark, guys. And if you are lucky, and I'm sure that one of those nights, because you're going to spend several nights with us, if you have a clear view, guys, if there is no clouds in the lodge, you have the chance to see this amazing sky, guys. We can see the Milky Way. Remember that you're going to be in the southern hemisphere, and we're lucky because we have the abilities to see the Milky Way throughout the year. So any month, if it's clear sky, you're going to be able to see our own galaxy, and you will see obviously constellations and stars. So for sure, in one of those nights, you will have a sky like this. Okay, so after that, guys, you come back to the lodge, you have this amazing food that you're gonna have right here, and then we begin with the next day. Okay, the next day, guys, you will go to our tower right there in that slide. That is important to stay a little bit there, because you can see, guys, that we have a very high tower that is a 40-meter tall tower, 120 feet tower, and we built it beside a beautiful kapok tree. One of the biggest trees that we have in Amazonia is this species of tree, kapok, and we built a platform on top of it. So you will go there the first morning, guys. We will take a telescope with us, and then you will enjoy this amazing view of the canopy of the rainforest, having the chance to see many different species of birds. Mainly, this is one of the birding mornings. I hope you can see toucans, you can see howler monkeys, and many other very, very colorful things. We can see macaws also from here. And after that, guys, after the tower, you go and you have a walk on the forest. Okay, so this is the first morning. Remember, well, that one is a little bit, yeah, please, thank you. Yeah,
I get you.
remember that the activity, guys, that I'm telling you is just the morning, because in the afternoon, guys, you have a visit to one of our creeks that is called Garzayacu. We have a couple of them, which are very narrow creeks, guys, where you have the chance to see wildlife very close to you. Beautiful places that in the afternoon are cloudy, I mean, are covered, so you don't get all the sunlight from the sun, and you can see some activity. And after Garzayacu, you come back making your night walk. That's why we're going to recommend to you, and you will know that you will have all the list of the things that you need right here. But it's very important to bring, even if it's a small flashlight, guys, if it's a headlamp, that is important, because you will have a couple of activities and you're going to do this at night. So this is going to help you to make a nice walk with your naturalist guide, and they're going to show to you all those creatures that not everybody loves, but are extremely important for the forest. We have beautiful things that you can see at night, sometimes spectacular animals at night too. So this would be the activities of the first day, okay? Then, the third full day, guys, that you're going to be here with us, you have a full day trip, okay? You're going to the community. You have a trip that we call the Parrot Clay Lake Pilchi Community and Mandicocha. Let me explain to you what is this. You're gonna leave this early in the morning, okay, friends? You go back to the Napo River, you take one of our very comfortable canoes, and then you go upstream to the community. You're gonna learn about how the Quechua people from the Amazonia lives nowadays, okay? Something that is important to know, guys, we don't like to make of this visit a show, so it's a little bit different from other places in Amazonia. It's not that people is gonna be waiting for you and it's gonna start dancing in circles around you. We think that it's very unrespectful to make the ladies dance for us so we can make videos or photographs. It's a little bit different. You will see the ladies, you will see the children, but they're not gonna be dancing for you. Proudly, they're going to explain to you guys about the things that they do for a living, and you will have the opportunity to eat with them and stay there for a while. But after that, guys, you from the community, you will walk probably around 40-45 minutes, guys, until you get to a small creek that is called Mandy Creek. And then you go downstream to another beautiful lagoon, completely different from the lagoon where the lodge is. This is called Mandicocha. In all this trip, guys, if you're lucky, you have the opportunity to see the giant otters. We have a couple of families. We have one family in that lagoon, and we have one family in the lagoon where the lodge is. So if you don't see them there, you're going to see them probably here, okay? Once you get to that lagoon, guys, right there, people from the staff is going to be waiting for you, guys, and they are going to offer to you a traditional ceremony with cacao that our yoga instructor is going to be in charge of this activity. Okay, Mandicocha. You're gonna enjoy. I won't give to you too much information about these ceremonies because actually it's not my field. I just have seen Majo doing this. Everybody lives very happy. That is the lagoon that we're gonna visit. Thank you, Amanda. And that is the ceremony with Maria Jose. I have seen our guests living this experience, and they're very, very happy. And she's Maria Jose. You're gonna meet her right here, guys. Amazing. Maria Jose has been all around the world learning about yoga and spirituality and teaching at the same time. Okay, so she's gonna be in charge of the ceremony. And after that, guys, you will have a delicious lunch in that lagoon, and then you come back to our lodge. This slide what you are right now, Amanda, is interesting because you can see the lagoon of Mandicocha is the small lagoon that is on top of the image, guys. Okay, and from there you would walk to the bigger lagoon where the lodge is. That walk is just around 45 minutes. You come back here in the afternoon, so then you can relax and enjoy of our bar. We have a fantastic bartender also, guys, and you're gonna like that a lot. Okay, so as you can see, it's a full day. Even in the morning, going to the community, going to another lagoon, having the chances to see wildlife, the ceremony of the cacao, and then back to the lodge. I'm sure that you will want to rest after that long day and great day of activity. Now, let's talk about the day number 4. Okay, we're gonna have breakfast early, like always, right here. Just to let you know, breakfast usually is very early, guys. We have to wake you up early because activity of the wildlife begins early. And then we have one of our long trails. This is called Coto Trail. This trail, guys, is a trail that lasts for around 3 hours. Amanda, we talked with you previously, and I explained to you, because sometimes people said, Paul, you know, we don't want to walk for 3 hours. Probably it's a little bit longer for me. Everything depends on you guys, because you will have 2 guides all the time with you. You have a native guide, which is someone that was born in the community, and you have your naturalist guide, that is someone that has trained and education in natural history, biology, or ecology, or in tourism, and he's going to be the one that is going to translate all the information and give you information about natural history. That means that if one of you or 2 of you wants to make a shorter walk, you can stay with one of our guides while the rest of the group goes with the naturalist. And we have done this, okay? So if you see in the activities, if you read that the activities sometimes can be too long for you, no problem, guys. We always have 2 guides with each of the groups, okay? So Coto Trail, 3 walks in the forest, looking for creatures that live in the forest and receiving information about the things that are useful for the natives, thanks to our native guide, okay? This is the morning. You come back to the lodge, you have your lunch and your free time, that I will remind you a couple of things that you can do your free time too. And in the afternoon, guys, we have Morete Yacu, which is another one of our creeks. You will see that we have like 2-3 creeks. Almost every day we visit one of the lagoons or the creeks in the lodge. And why is that? Is because most of the wildlife, guys, that you will see during your days right here, you're gonna see them, you're gonna spot those animals when you have the canoe trips. Okay, most of the species of primates that you will see, you see the alligators that you will see, giant otters that you will see, and birds, we're gonna see them from the canoe. Okay, but this Morete Yacu is a different creek that we have that is also spectacular. Okay, then you would come back to the lodge and you have dinner. Then we have the day number 5, guys. This day, very nice. That slide is very cool, guys, because there you can see the sign of the National Park Yasuni. Probably, guys, the most diverse national park on the planet. Okay, and it's a really big area. It's more than 1 million hectares. This is bigger than Yellowstone within the small territory of our country. Okay, and it's famous because of the amazing diversity, and you will have the chance to make a nice trail and a nice walk right there. So we wake up early and we take you there in motorized canoes, and we get into one of those amazing trails that they have. We will try to see the beautiful scarlet macaws during this morning, guys. We go to a clay lake and you sit right there in front of this natural place where the scarlet macaws, which are parrots that has, like 70 centimeters from head to tail, and all these colors go down to a dark hole where there's a lot of mud and it's dark, and they drink water from it. So if you see that, guys, you're gonna be extremely happy, because it's one of the spectacular things that we have right here. You have the chance to walk right there. We have a couple of species of primates in that side of the river that we cannot see in our shore of the river, because you're going to be in the northern shore of the Napo River. That day, we're going to visit the southern shore of the Napo River. So we have the chance to see also some species of animals that we don't have them right here. Okay, so that is the morning, guys, and you come back to the lodge, you have your delicious lunch, your time to rest and the free time, and then in the afternoon, we have a walk. Okay, this one is Chahuamango Trail. All the trails, guys, we designed it so you can see different things. So you will try to see different things where we stop to explain to you. That is always a surprise. There's always things that we don't expect to see, and sometimes you see them. That walk is not that long. It's in the afternoon. That walk is going to take you around 2 hours around that time. The distance, guys, are short, actually. Sometimes people say 2 hours of walking. What is that, 5-6 miles? The truth is that, no, guys, remember that we are enjoying of nature, so we walk slow, finding things. So it's not that difficult, guys. I'm sure that all of you can do that. And after that walk, we come back by canoe all the way to the lodge to have your dinner. Okay, then we have the day number 6, guys. Another full day of activities, and this is very interesting even for us, guys. We're gonna do this. We create that with Amanda, this amazing activity, and we want to see how it works. Okay, but you will have a beautiful day of interaction with the ladies of the community. This time you're going back to the community, and they're gonna have all the materials that they used to make the traditional handicraft, guys. They use just seeds from different species of plants, very colorful seeds. They use fibers from a couple of species of plants that they cook, they dry, and then they make this thread. And they're gonna teach you guys how to make the traditional necklaces, the traditionals that they still wear when they have the parties, okay? And you will have also the chance to see how they make the pottery. So they still make their nice pottery and all the ornaments that they have. And you will interact with them that morning, okay? So this is gonna be very nice, and I want to see how that works, guys. After that, you will come back to the lodge, guys, and you have a delicious lunch, and then you are gonna have cooking classes with a couple of our chefs. This is our chef Elvis. He for sure is gonna be there, and he's gonna be to teach you how to prepare a couple of things that are very traditional from our country, guys. The delicious locro, which is a traditional potato soup that you're gonna love. Okay, and we are gonna show to you how to make the Ecuadorian ceviche. I don't know which ingredients he's gonna use, but you're gonna learn by our chef, guys, how to prepare this amazing food, and that's gonna be also very, very cool. And after that, in the late afternoon, one of our 2 bosses, we have several ladies that are our bosses actually, and one of 2 of them, both of them are amazing. They will be here, guys, at the lodge, and they are gonna give you a leadership lecture. Okay, actually our boss has she recently gave a TED Talk lectures in the best university of Ecuador, in the San Francisco University of Quito, and it was perfect for all the audience and also for her. So one of them is going to give to you that information, guys, and that would be the end of the activity in the day number 6, because the next morning, guys, you have an early departure back to Coca. Okay, so that's what I can tell you of your activities per day. Amanda, if you have any question, or any of you wants to know about the weather or any question, please let me know. If you don't have any question, then I can show to you a little bit, couple of images of animals that you are gonna see.
Yeah, let's go through some of the wildlife, and you can, give us some highlights as we go. And
Okay.
if we have some questions in the chat, if any of you has any questions, go ahead and drop those in. I know Ali and Emily have been answering some of them, and we can save the rest for the end here, but let's go through a little bit of the
Okay.
wildlife highlights.
Okay, I see that you had in the previous slide a howler monkey. And I also talked with you guys, we have 7 different species of primates just in this area, which means the activities that we have around the lodge. And we have other 3 species of primates that we might see when we go to the National Park Yasuni. So options to see primates, imagine that is 10 species of monkeys, and we offer you at least 7 of them, guys. So that is a lot of primates in one week tour. This is one of them. Imagine that, a spectacular owl monkey, extremely rare creatures that live in small families in hollow trees. And it's beautiful to see them with telescope. So some of you, I hope all of you, are gonna be able this for sure, guys. This species is not the easiest one to see. You're gonna see colorful birds, guys, euphonias and tanagers. So if some of you like photography and you want to bring your long zoom, you are welcome to do that, guys, because you have the opportunity to take photographs of amazing birds, including birds of prey, obviously, and you will have the chance to see toucans, not just one species, okay? You have several species. Look, this photograph is cool because we have an aninga, which is a diver. It's something like a cormorant. He catch fish underwater by spearing, using his big like a spear, like an harpoon underwater, and grab them. And to the right, we have a rufescent tiger heron, which is one of the most beautiful herons that we have. Both feed on fish, but with different techniques. So you will see those 100%, you will see this. Sloth. In 6 days that you have, guys, you're gonna see sloth for sure. Okay, sometimes when we have people that just come for 2 days and they want to see sloth, sometimes we don't see them. You see, that is how nature is. But with this animal, you will see, because you have the long trip, we have the 2 species of sloth, and it's one of the typical examples of adaptation in tropical rainforest. So I hope you can see the 2 species, the 2-toed and the 3-toed sloth that we have. The howler monkey is one of the most amazing experience in the rainforest. Just today with a group the group that I'm working with now, guys, we could see a group and we could hear them at the same time. It's the loudest mammal of the planet. When they make this sound, it sounds like a storm is approaching. And guys, you will have very good views of them. Squirrel monkeys, the cutest of the monkeys that we have. Groups of 50, 100 individuals, guys. You won't see 5 of these. When we see squirrel monkeys, at least 40, 50. Hoatzins, this very strange looking bird, which is a very exotic species, blue face, bright red eyes, and a mojo crest. You will have very good photographs of this because it's extremely successful and is not as shy as other birds. Amphibians, poisonous frogs like this, ruby dart frogs, beautiful colors, excellent for macro. If someone has a macro lens and want to bring it, guys, you will be very happy with the small things that you can photograph. This one of them. Look that, a spectacle, these are crested owls. One of the most beautiful sights also, and we have some couple of places where we'll go and we try to see them. We have them right here. It's one of the most beautiful owls on the planet. And this that everybody asks when they come here, they said, Paul, we're going to see alligators of caimans. Remember that we call them caimans, but it's a type of alligator. We have 2 species. We have the small caiman that is the spectacle caiman that can be up to 6 feet long. But guys, we have black caimans that are a little more than 4 meters, so 12, 13 feet long. And that's why we have to build that pool, which keeps you safe because it's a cage, it's an octagon that we put into the water. That was very difficult to make, but you're protected. But what is cool is that you're going to be swimming in the same water where all these creatures are, but completely safe. So it's a very nice sensation. The group that we have right now, guys, I don't know if you saw them, but there were just a couple of the girls that came here after swimming in that lagoon. So the people feel very safe when you get into that pool. Okay, but we have those animals and you will see them too.
I love that. That is a great roundup. And I know you've made promises of being able to see all of these things, and I fully believe you because your enthusiasm, it's just infectious. And I know with that much time being at La Selva, if you get up early, take advantage of when the animals are out and about and go for those night walks and see what's out then. I know that everyone's going to be able to enjoy getting to see so many diverse creatures there. So thank you, Paul, for walking through all of that.
You are very welcome, guys. You're going to see it because it's an amazing trip. It's a long trip and it's the best idea. It's the best thing that you can do. If you stay longer in this type of ecosystem, obviously the chances to see wildlife increase very, very soon.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know we've got a couple of questions. I just want to offer some details for this trip first before, just in case this answers any of the questions that have come in. So this is the trip that we're talking about next year. It is March 19th to the 27th. This is a 9-day trip. We have the pricing here starting $4,995. There is a single supplement if you do want your own room, but we have spaces in double rooms too. So if you're traveling solo, don't worry. Come on with us. We can pair you up with another woman who's traveling solo. You can share a room, and you'll get a great chance to meet some other really interesting ladies. We have activity levels. If you've not traveled with us before, this is considered active. It's sort of a level 2, and that's mostly because you're walking around on uneven terrain, getting in and out of canoes. As Paul said, these aren't arduous hikes that you're doing, but you are going to be out on your feet and walking around and hopefully seeing lots of really interesting wildlife. And in Quito, you've got the full day. You'll be out and about and touring the city too. So nothing too intense, just, as long as you can walk around, you'll enjoy it. We do have 10 spaces left. That is it for this trip. So we anticipate this selling out. So this is one of those ones that we're saying, do not wait. Definitely don't wait. If you are already booked on the March Galapagos trip, I highly recommend you consider a back-to-back, and getting to be able to see all of this in one big trip is an extraordinary opportunity. So just my personal recommendation, having spent so much time there and gone to these places, these are bucket list spots. Getting to the Amazon, getting to the Galapagos, seeing Quito, highly recommend it. So we do have a lot of questions. Ali has been offering me a few over here. Thank you for the cheat sheet, Ali. So we had a few. Let's see. So are there other tourists on the excursions with our group?
Andreita?
Okay. Yes. There are more passengers booked already. La Selva is a very popular place. So I cannot believe you have 10 spaces. Oh my God.
I know.
So you have to book, guys, because spaces are being booked by the minute. And yeah, you will share the lodge with other groups, but you have private guides with your group, so you don't have to worry about that.
Perfect.
You will
And
have
then,
actually 4, because each group has the naturals guide plus the native guide.
right, yeah. We also had somebody asking about what gear is available for use at the lodge. There's, maybe some rain gear, boots, things that you might have.
Okay, guys, we are gonna offer, and we offer to all of groups, we're gonna give you rubber boots, comfortable rubber boots, so you don't need to bring yours. We have comfortable rubber boots, all the sizes, and we're gonna give you rain ponchos, guys. So that's what we provide you right here. We also give to you the first day, we give you a small backpack that is very useful for those days. So you can use that backpack to put your bottle of water, your insect repellent, and your cameras, your things like that. But so I read a question right there that says that it is important to bring long pants. And this is important, guys, because you will have at least 4 walks during those days. And when we walk, guys, we always use long pants. And we also recommend to bring long sleeve shirt to the trip, because a couple of activities has a little more mosquitoes than other ones. And we recommend our guests to wear long sleeve shirts. So long pants are important, long sleeves also for a couple of the walks that we have.
We'll be happy to share with you our pre-departure information, where you'll have packing lists and every useful information that you would need before your trip. So it does have information of what to bring, what you might not. So I'll be happy to share that with you, Amanda.
Yes, please. And yeah, just so everybody knows, we have a dedicated trip manager for each of our Adventure Women trips, and we always supply packing lists, preparation guides, exactly as Andrea was describing. So we make sure that you have all the information that you might need for whatever adventure you might be going on with us, and including if you were to do the back-to-back, we'll make sure that you know all the things you might need for this combo type of trip. So we've got you covered. Don't worry there. The other question that came in was if you have sort of a price range for the spa services. Is there something that we could kind of give them an idea of what the spa services might cost?
I don't have that on top of my mind. I would say perhaps $50 per person for the let me see. Let me see if I have this information right here.
I'm gonna check also. I must have it.
Oh, he's on site, so he can get us the info right now. That's so handy. But yeah, just a ballpark there. And then
Okay, Andreita.
Mande.
Okay, guys, we have right here the.
Oh, you have this. Yeah, I found that. I found
okay.
that too.
Look at you.
Everything is right here in the lodge, guys. Everything goes like from, these have very fancy names, but 30 minutes of a special massage, $55. We have treatments with manioc, $75. Facial massage with ingredients from the forest, $60. We have relajación, a full massage, guys. Amazonian relaxation is called. This one is $90, and so on. Okay, there are some special massage right here with the stones and volcanic ash, and they cost $105, $95. So the prices, as you can see, goes between $50 and $110, $115. Different massages, different treatments.
I can send you also the documents for with the whole list of treatments and massages available, what is included and what each massage is about, for you to have an idea.
Thank you. That would be very helpful. Thanks for running to get that, Paul. I appreciate that. It's nice having you right on site.
Yep.
Do we have any other questions that we wanted to go through? I think that's it from here. If anybody has any other question, if you want to pop it in the chat, we can take advantage of having Paul and Andrea here to answer these questions as our experts. So appreciate you two taking the time to do this, and going
Yes,
through all of the details.
I was looking at the question here. Is yoga included in the price? Yes, it's included.
There
4
you go.
sessions each day. The 4 schedules that we have available, so they can pick 1 or 2 or even 4 if they want.
Yeah.
Andreita, someone asked about luggage weight. I don't know that at the airport in Coca or in Quito. Probably you do know that.
23 kilos. 23 kilos on the check-in luggage and 10 on the carry-on.
Yeah, thank you.
Which everyone will have no problem packing under. I know everybody panics when they see a luggage restriction, but you'll be fine. You don't need to dress to the nines and try to impress anybody at the lodge.
Yeah, and
don't worry.
We will take care of taking your luggage once you get to Coca to take you to your rooms, and the same way on the way back.
Love
Required
that.
immunizations. Well,
what?
I don't know what the country is asking right now, but if I'm not wrong, I think that, Amanda, I don't know if you know, or about immunizations. Yellow fever immunization, I don't know if they're asking, probably they are asking to get into the country or going back to your country. Probably they're going to ask you the yellow fever immunization.
I know they used to. I'm not sure right now off the top of my head, but again, with your dedicated trip manager, if there are any requirements like that, we make sure that you know what needs to be done in advance. So
Yeah,
any
we
of the
believe. Yeah,
recommendations.
we believe. Yeah, they are asking if they. But I will send you that information as well. People spending 10 days before coming to Ecuador, spending time in Peru, I believe, Colombia.
Brazil.
I will. They need to have the yellow fever vaccination, but I will send that information to you exactly, confirming the specific countries that they will had to be before coming to Ecuador.
Thank you. That's super helpful, Andrea. I really appreciate that. Do we have any other last minute questions in there? I think we might have covered them all. If anybody else has a last minute question, go ahead. But I just wanted to make sure everyone knows how you can get in touch with us. So, feel free to give us a call. In case you didn't know, we are Boston based. So US East Coast hours, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We're here. We love chatting. It is, we get to talk travel all day. So lucky us. Feel free to call anytime you have questions, or feel free to email us. Info@adventurewomen.com is our sort of team inbox, so we'll make sure it goes to the right person. You can also feel free to email me directly, Amanda@adventurewomen.com. I'd be happy to follow up on this event, on this exact trip, or any others. So if we don't have any other questions right now, and I think we're looking pretty good, then I just want to say a huge, huge thank you to both of you. And Andrea, please thank Washington as well for his help with the slides and collecting all this information. You've all been so great to work with, and I am so excited about this trip. I think it's going to be such a fun one. I am jealous of all of our adventure women that get to go on this adventure. I wish I could go too. It'd be nice to get back to Ecuador. But thank you both so much. Anything
You're
else that you
welcome.
wanted to add before we close out here?
Well,
Just welcome you, and we are very excited to have you all. We cannot wait for you to come and book quick, because there are only 10 spaces.
Yeah.
and yes, for me, the same guys. We're gonna be right here waiting for you. I will probably be at the lodge because probably it's my shift over there. So, and you will have this amazing guide. So we're waiting for you right here, guys. Don't miss that opportunity.
Thank you so much, and thank you all for attending. Feel free to follow up with any questions by email or phone, and can't wait to see who grabs those last 10 spots. Hurry up and get those before they're gone. Thank you all. We will close out of this. Paul, Andrea, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're
Ciao,
welcome.
gusto.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Bye now.